Alright, Project Elixr version 3.1 official based on Android 13. Now, this is a custom ROM which really impressed me with its Android 12 counterpart, that is earlier builds we are talking about. I did try it on the Poco X3 Pro and the Redmi Note 10 Pro. This is the device that we are talking about today. So, we're going to quickly have a first look as to what exactly the features of this wonderful ROM are. At the same time, towards the end of the video, I will show you how to go ahead and install it. So it's going to be a first look and install video for you guys, which will be very informative. And if I find it worth, maybe later I will do a complete review on this as well. But before we begin, if you haven't already, please subscribe because it doesn't cost you anything and it really motivates us to make amazing content like this. And do follow us on Telegram. We have thousands of people there helping each other, so that's going to be interesting. For now, hello awesome people, welcome to PhoneOps. My name is Kailash. Let's get going. Alright, now we are on the home screen of Project Elixr, and the first thing that will come to your mind is how many apps does this ROM come with. Now it just comes with about 14 applications. I don't even see a camera app, so that is the first thing that you'll have to do. You'll have to install a Gcam version of your choice along with a good XML. Now if we go to the Play Store, well, of course we've not signed in here, but that's okay because we're just going to check the security or Play Protect. Just a moment here. Okay, so Play Protect is present and I'm pretty sure Safety Net would be passing. We will cover that in the complete review. To the left, of course, you have Google Feed. Over here, you do have Quick Tiles with Monet doing all its brilliant job. If we go to the editing menu, you will see that you do have a ton of customization over here. So that is that. Now, apart from this, if we go to the multitasking menu, you do have your standard stuff, select text and images, screenshot, split screen multitasking. So all those options are present. If you see, we also have the quick wallpaper chooser along with themed icons available with a lot of different options. Now, over here, unfortunately, you don't really have a ton of wallpaper options. So that's something that I would recommend or, encourage the Elixr team to do. Put in a lot of wallpapers. That definitely improves the experience of the custom ROM user. You do have your standard Android 13 icons, and home settings, you get the standard pixel launcher. Now, right from the word get go, this ROM is pretty smooth. We're going to enable the screen refresh rate tile if we have it over here. Okay, we have it. So just let's go to the bottom and let's click on this refresh rate. Oh, okay. Where did it go? All right, so we are on 60 and now we are on 120. Now, I really like Android 13 custom ROMs already because they are extremely smooth, as I said as well. If you go to About Phone, you go to Android version 13, you will see that you do get Android 13 with this beautiful Android 13 Easter egg. As you can see, it looks amazing in all different colors and flavors. Very nice, right? Now, this is September security patch. Elixr version is 3.1. SE Linux is enforcing. And let's talk about the kernel. This is the Phantom kernel, one of the better kernels available for the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Right now, you have display customization over here, and you have something called as Essence. Welcome to Essence. Now, over a period of months and years when I've been running this channel, I've told you guys that having customizations on a custom ROM is one thing, but the way you present that to the users tells the quality of your ROM. Now, as you can see, it is organized in a very nice manner. It doesn't really feel like a third-party software. It feels like something that Android or Google would do if they were to make a custom ROM, which is really neat. And you do have a ton of customization options. In fact, over here, lock screen customization is present, status bar customization is there, double tap to sleep, traffic indicators can be enabled or disabled, and this whole UI looks very nice. Now, over here, you do have things like enable advanced restart, and yeah, I was looking for game space. So let's see if we have, these are gestures, miscellaneous. It says it should have game space over here, but I don't see it. So probably they will add it later. If you go to the battery UI, you have things like battery temperature, battery usage, and all those things. And I think this is a pretty decent, pretty good ROM. I will probably go ahead and, try to maybe make a complete review on it. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section if you want me to actually make a complete review of this Project Elixr 3.1 for the Redmi Note 10 Pro. For now, let's go ahead and see how to install this ROM. Now that we are done, checking out the features and the initial impressions of this wonderful ROM, let's actually go ahead and install it. And before we install it, let's see what is going for it. Now, this of course is Project Elixr version 3.1 official Android 13 updated on the 23rd of September 2022. So that's less than 10 days old, a recent build. Now, we're not going to change the, check the source change log. We'll check the device change log because that's what matters for a device specific video. And initial release, enforcing and EROFS build, GFs are shipped with the ROM, CTS passes by default. So all the things that matter, they have clearly gone ahead and mentioned over there, which is a good thing. And if we talk about screenshots, which should, give you a hint, we already saw all of that, the user interface, right? Now you can use the latest firmware of your region with this particular ROM, and you need to have the ROM because it has GApps included. Now basic functions, right? Make sure that your device has an unlock bootloader and TWRP installed. Make sure that you have the latest firmware and the ROM copied into the phone's internal memory. Make sure you remove the MI account, your Google account, screen security like face unlock, pin pattern, and rebooted the device once. And your device should have more than 50% battery. Now, once you've taken care of all of those, you should be just about good to go. And that's what exactly we're going to do. So we'll quickly go to the main screen, and we will go to advanced, and we will go to recovery because we're going to install this ROM, right? All right, now as you can see, we are in TWRP. Let's go to install, and let's see here, we have both the files over here. So first we'll go to wipe, advanced wipe, Dalvik data cache. We won't be wiping metadata and internal storage for obvious reasons that internal storage has our files. Now once the wipe is done, go to install, select the firmware and select add more zips, select the ROM files, swipe to confirm flash. Now, this is a ROM that does come with GApps, so it will take about a couple of minutes to flash. So you have to be patient so that you don't run into any issues. And I would not recommend you to do anything with the device. Whatever you're doing, don't touch the phone, let it do the flashing stuff. And in about a couple of minutes, you should be good to go. So let's wait for the ROM to, completely flash. Meanwhile, I have a few questions for you. Now, I did put up a comment recently stating that custom ROM interest is dying. A lot of people did reply, but what do you think if, custom ROMs are really getting boring? Although these days are one of the days wherein I'm seeing a lot of different variety of custom ROMs. There is a video coming for less AOSP. There is a video coming for different ROMs for the Mi 11X. So let me know. Meanwhile, our ROM has been flashed, and what we're going to do is go to the main screen, go to wipe, select format data, and type in yes. I really hope you've backed up all the information, because when you're flashing any custom ROM, format data is something we always do. Okay. Now, once this is done, just reboot system. The first boot should take anywhere between 45 seconds to a minute, because let's face it, we are in 2022. We have ultra fast storage, and these devices are pretty quick to boot as well. I really like the boot animation on this one. Very neat. That is a good thing with custom ROMs. You get to see so many different things, and it really makes you excited. All right, so the first boot didn't take that long. I'm quickly going to skip the setup menu so that I can show you that we've successfully booted into the ROM. And to be honest, Redmi Note 10 Pro, Poco X3 Pro, the setup process is pretty straightforward. And even the installation process is pretty straightforward for custom ROMs. It's devices which have A and B partition, like the Mi 11X might have some issues while flashing custom ROMs, but once you get used to it, you are pretty good to go. Let's skip the setup part. Okay, just like that, we are on the home screen, and as you can see, we have very few applications. So let's go to Powered Phone and let's go to Android version. As you can see, we are on the latest Project Elixr. So that's it. This is the complete install process and the first look of Project Elixr with Android 13 for the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this video. Until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at PhoneOps. Keep smiling. Take care. Goodbye.